So to bring it back to being ready, having your magic folder together and using it is essential. Having it together and having it in a place that's easy to share will make you more attractive and more accessible. So please put that on your website right away. Whatever you have, start putting that together. Even if it's something from a prior business, that can be key. I've had a number of clients where they've been in transition and they've been featured in the Wall Street Journal or they've been on Lifetime television and they didn't think that was relevant. They don't think it's essential because it's a prior business. But I promise you, having that in place and being ready is key, and letting people know I've been in the Wall Street Journal or I've been on Lifetime television or whatever you've done to stand out is key. So it could be awards, it could be nominations. So start pulling those together and get that out there. Let people know what you've been up to. This module we're going to talk about how to submit your magic folder. So your magic folder can be used for a number of key aspects. It can be used to attract more publicity. When you've been featured in the news or you've been featured on TV, it's essential to get that out to your local media in other areas because it can become viral. I have a woman that I worked with, and in Los Angeles, she got picked up on an article about an event that she did. And when she started sharing this out in her community, I said, you want to start getting this out to the community, you want to start contacting other media. She started sending it out, and she actually got picked up by the Huffington Post doing an article about how she was giving hugs. So it was really great because, as you know, Huffington Post is huge and she was ready to get out there. So when you have existing media, being sure that you submit that again and continuing to let people know is key. When you're submitting for media, they like to see that you've already been in the press. If you haven't, no big deal. That's why you're here. We'll show you how to really stand out in spite of. But if you are, you want to use that media to attract more media. The other thing is you want to be sure to let your contacts know, let your list know. I always send something out in a newsletter, put it on your website. These are key aspects to attract more publicity. Also, if you're a speaker or want to be speaking or submitting articles, then you want to start doing a search of where you want to be. In my book, Media Magic, I talk about your vision board and starting to target and identify where you want to speak, where you want to get the message out there, and then submitting it. And so I usually do research on how they want it submitted. Some conferences have speaker applications. Some of them have direct emails to submit your information. So at this point, you want to do a little bit of research to find out their requirements. And you always want to follow their request, even though it may, we may set up speaker sheets or have certain formats that we create in this program. You always want to follow their request for the best results. Because sometimes if you don't follow directions, they throw them out. So we don't want to have that happen. The other aspect of submitting your magic folder is being able to have that hard copy when you're meeting with customers or when you're at special events. I know I've been at trade shows, and to have those articles there so that people can see that third-party validation is key. Being able to have either printouts to showcase with people some of the articles or even having the magazine itself. I know individuals, when they've done commercials or been on TV, they'll actually put it on a flash drive or a DVD, a Dropbox link, and have that ready to be able to share. So start submitting that. Put it up on YouTube, put it up on Vimeo, find other ways to really get that media out there.